Hello friends, I am Ruturaj Patel and today we are going to learn about chapter number 1 of SS History. The name of this chapter is The Rise of Nationalism in Europe. So let's start our chapter. So first of all, in this chapter we are learning facts that matter in this chapter. So first one, during the 19th century, nationalism emerged as a force which brought about sweeping changes in the political and mental world of Europe and resulted in the emergence of nation states. Second fact, a nation state was one in which the majority of its citizenship and not only its rulers came to develop a sense of common identity. Patrick Soriot, a French artist, visualized his dream of a world made up of democratic and social republics and presented it to the world and promoted the spirit of nationalism. So guys, here our facts are finished. Let's move to the first topic, the French Revolution and the idea of nation. The first clear expression of nationalism came with the French Revolution in 1789 in France. It proclaimed that it was the people who would henceforth constitute the nation and shape its destiny. The political and constitutional changes came to be seen. For example, first one, transfer of sovereignty from the monarch to French citizenship. A sense of collective identity amongst the French people was created through various measures and practices. Napoleon incorporated revolutionary principles in order to make the whole system more rational and efficient. The Civil Code of 1804, usually known as the Napoleonic Code, was introduced. Simplification of administrative divisions, improvement in transport and communication systems, removal of guild restrictions, standardization of weights and measures, and introduction of common currency were the major changes in the system. The right to property was also secured. Second, the making of nationalism in Europe. Eastern and Central Europe was under autocratic monarchies, within the territories of which lived diversely people. Various differences do not easily promote a sense of political unity. The aristocracy and the new middle class. Nationalism and the idea of the nation state were achieved. Industrialism began in France and parts of the German states. During the 19th century, new social groups came into being, a working class population and middle classes. Slowly and steadily, ideas of national unity among the educated liberal middle classes gained popularity, which led to the abolition of aristocratic privileges. What did liberal nationalism stand for? The idea of liberalism emerged, which ended the state interference in the economic life of society. Freedom of markets was achieved and state-imposed restrictions on the movement of goods and capitals were abolished. Napoleon's administrative measures were enacted. A new conservation after 1815. In 1815, Britain, Russia, Prussia, and Austria collectively defeated Napoleon and to make a settlement. The Treaty of Vienna of 1850 was signed. According to the provisions of this treaty, the Bourbon dynasty was restored to power. France lost the territories it had annexed under Napoleon. A series of states were set up on the boundaries of France to prevent French expansion in future. Belgium was set up in north and Genoa was under Piedmont in the south. Prussia was given important new territories on its western frontiers, while Austria was given control of northern Italy. Russia was given part of Poland, with Prussia was given a portion of Saxony. The revolutionaries. During the years following 1815, the fear of repression drove many liberal nationalists underground. Secret societies sprang up in many European states to train revolutionaries and spread their ideas. The Italian revolutionary Giuseppe Mazzi became a member of secret society of the Carbonari. He subsequently founded two more underground societies, Young Italy in Marseilles and Young Europe in Bern. So now from here our third topic has started. The Age of Revolutions 1830 to 1848. The period between 1830 to 1848 is symbolized with the Age of Revolutions. The first April took place in France in July 1830. The Bourbon kings were now overthrown by liberal revolutionaries. Louis Philippe was made a constitutional monarch. Belgium got separated from the United Kingdom of Netherlands. The Greek War of Independence started in 1821. Finally, the Treaty of Constantinople of 1832 recognized Greece as an independent nation. The Romantic imagination and national feeling. Culture played a vital role in creating the idea of the nation through arts and poetry, stories, and music. It helped to express and arouse nationalist feelings. Language too played a major role in developing nationalist sentiments. Hunger, hardship, and popular revolt. The 1830s were the years of great economic hardship in Europe. The first half of the 19th century saw an enormous increase in population all over Europe, which gave rise to unemployment. Population from rural areas migrated to cities to live in overcrowded slums. Small producers in town were often faced with stiff competition from imports of cheap machines made good from England. In those regions of Europe where the aristocracy still enjoyed power, peasants struggles under the burden of feudal dues and obligations. The rise of food prices of a year of bad harvest led to its widespread pauperism in town and country. Food shortages and widespread unemployment brought the population of Paris out on the roads. 1848, the Revolution of the Liberals. In 1848, a revolution led by the liberals of educated middle classes also took place. They made demands for constitutionalism with national unification. In the German regions, a large number of political associations came together in the city of Frankfurt and decided to vote for all German National Assembly, a constitution for a German nation was drafted, which was to be headed by monarchy subject to a parliament. So here's our fourth topic starts. The making of Germany and Italy. Germany, can the army be the authentic of a nation? After 1848, national feeling was widespread among middle-class Germans. The German Confederation and Prussia began organizing themselves into a German state. Three wars, Danish War, Otto-Prussian War and Franco-Prussian War, were fought, which ended in Prussian victory and completed the process of unification of Germany in 1871. The Prussian king, Kaiser William I, was proclaimed German emperor. Italy unified. Like Germany, Italy too had a long history of political fragmentation. Italians were scattered over several dynastic states as well as the multinational Habsburg Empire. During the middle class of 19th century, Italy was divided into 7 states, of which one, Sarida Piedmont, was ruled by an Italian princely house. The unification process was led by three revolutionaries, Giuseppe Mazzini, Count Camillo de Cavour, and Giuseppe Garibaldi. Giuseppe Mazzini, during the 1830s, sought to put together a coherent program for a unitary Italian republic and organized Young Italy. Count de Cavour now led the movement to unify the regions of Italy.